Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with a Patreon request. Thank you so much to my Patreon member for your request and your patience. I have had some delays. Also, I've not washed or brushed my hair and I'm kind of self-conscious about it. So I'm hoping if I say it out loud right now, it'll stop bothering me. Anyway, who are we checking out today? Today we are checking out a new artist for the channel. The artist's name is Michael Kiwanuka. Oh, I hope I pronounced that correctly. I did not take the time to do any research for this video. I ran out of time today for that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I just jump into it and get surprised, and that's what we're doing today. So I've never heard of this artist. I have no idea what genre we're going to expect. The song we're checking out is called Solid Ground. It is a live performance at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. And once again, I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm pretty excited for what we're going to listen to regardless. Before we jump into it though, I do want to give a big thank you to all of my supporters here on YouTube, over on Patreon, where I do sometimes cross post, and on Coffee, where you can send donations and make requests. I do appreciate all of the support. I appreciate all of my viewers. If that's all you do is spend some of your time with me, that is just so precious. Like, y'all, I complain constantly about a lack of time, man, and you take some of your time to spend with me checking out music that you've probably already heard or maybe never heard before, but you're sharing it with me and all my viewers. That's so, so awesome of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Let's jump into this. Alrighty, friends. Once again, we will be checking out the artist Michael Kiwanuka. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Please feel free to correct me in the comments so that next time I check out his music, I get it correctly. But we'll be checking out his live performance at the Victoria and Albert Museum, Solid Ground. And if you would like to check this out without me, like if this is your first experience with this artist, the link is in my description to the video we're about to react to together. If you'd like to go check it out without me, please feel free. If you like what you hear, check out more of his music. It's coming directly from his official channel, so you can check out more of his official uploads and music from there. Again, I have no idea what to expect, so I'm a little excited. Let's jump into this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A moving feeling within me that I was sitting there demanding a God-given right, and my soul became satisfied that I was right in what I was doing. At the same time, with something deep down within me, moving me, that I could no longer be satisfied or go along with an evil system. That I had to be maladjusted to it. And in spite of all of this, I had to keep loving the people who denied me service, who stared at me.
How does it feel when it's quiet and calm? And will I be denied? How will it feel when it's time to move on? Mother says kneel and pray. When it gets hard, I will roll those sleeves. Life can be so unkind. I will be found on the edge of the world, where there'll be no one around. Oh, solid ground.
Sorry, I know normally I pause a whole lot, but I'm a bit mesmerized by this performance. I'm actually so mesmerized by the performance, I'm not catching all the lyrics. I'm catching enough of them to, grasp what it's about, but I will take a moment to read the lyrics afterward, just so make sure I have a full picture. But he just seems like he has a really beautiful soul. I don't know. It's just like his aura. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I guess I'm the kind of person who might judge someone by, kind of like judge a book by their cover, but like just his presence is very calming. And I'm sure being in the museum kind of helps. But yeah, something about him just has a very calming presence. He seems like a beautiful soul. I don't know anything about him, but I just kind of get that vibe from him, you know? I'm not really sure how far we were. I think we got to the point where we zoomed out and there was another musician playing with him. So, but I kind of want to hear him sing again. So I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Maybe here. Let's keep listening.
Mother says kneel and pray. When it gets hard, I will roll those sleeves. Life can be so unkind. I will be found on the edge of the world, where there'll be no one around. Oh, solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. How does it feel to be on your own? No one to understand. I know I'm here and I don't belong. I'm on my knees today. When it gets dark, I won't know no fear. Life can be so unkind.
I'm getting a bit moved here. He's singing some really relatable stuff, really universal stuff. Like, man, I saw earlier when we were coming over here, just I guess I can't point it yet. I'll have to point with the mouse over here. I saw there were more musicians. I was getting a little excited because I thought, we had panned over to this one direction where there was another musician on keyboards, and I saw I saw over here, and I was like excited because are we going to pan over here to see more musicians? And then when he actually sang the lyrics, when we came into those musicians and the strings came in, I got so many goosebumps. It was very, very captivating, and I kind of want to experience it again if that's all right with y'all. He really has my attention right now. Okay, like I do tend to pause and yap a lot, but for some reason this guy really has my attention. Like I want to watch it over and over again. Let's keep listening.
How does it feel to be on your own? No one to understand. I know I'm here and I don't belong. I'm on my knees today. When it gets dark, I won't know no fear. Life can be so unkind.
I see vocalists
hanging around on the edge of the world. Finally, no one around. Oh, would you help me? I don't understand. Is it over? Am I losing solid ground? Solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. Oh, solid ground. Solid ground. Oh, solid ground.
Something about this performance felt very significant. I think it was a combination of the other instrumentalists and vocalists who were there with him and the way the camera panned around them between these different exhibits in the museum. It makes me wonder what the exhibits in the museum were actually. I did notice there was a little bit of lingering on some of the things in the museum. It makes me wonder what what the theme was in the rooms they were performing in, and if that had any significance to the song they were singing and performing. I should take a moment to read the lyrics, make sure I get a full picture. I don't want to make too many assumptions, but the performance of it was incredibly captivating. Every single musician had my attention. It was so beautifully performed. The singer himself really caught my attention. There's something very captivating about him specifically. Could be the nature of this performance and the camera work, but I think there's something about him specifically that really drew me in. But yes, I'm going to take a moment to read the lyrics. I want to learn a little bit more about this museum and maybe about the making of this video, because something about it feels very significant, and I feel like I don't have enough context to fully understand and appreciate that. So I'm going to see what I can learn quickly after reading the lyrics, and then I'll be back with you with my final thoughts. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I guess I didn't learn as much as I would have liked to learn, but I was starting to take a while, so I came back. I did read the lyrics. This seems to be another example of an artist singing about something very personal to his own experience, but writing the lyrics in a vague enough way that it becomes relatable to anyone who listens to it. And I find that so beautiful. I have a feeling that this song may have a very specific meaning to him, possibly due to his experience as a black man. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I did notice that all the other performers shared a similar skin tone, and I wonder if there's a significance in this song and this performance. And I don't want to make any assumptions, but I wonder if that is the case. And though he wrote the song in a way that is lyrically vague enough that really anyone can project their own meaning into, he really is singing about something that I personally could never experience or talk on. And I think that's kind of wonderful that he takes something so personal and so specific to his experience, but still uh, performs it and sings it and writes it in a way that anyone can really fully understand those human feelings. And I really love that. I think that's beautiful. I love when artists do that, when they take something specific and turn it into something vacant if anyone can really feel. Um, that was just a wonderful video. Were there any other performances that he did? Or was this like a one shot, or was this multiple performances? I'm inclined to believe this was one time and it was a one shot performance. I really love the camera work and the other musicians that were there, how it would just pan around the different bits of the museum. Oh, that was just so gorgeous. That was really a lovely touch to that. I'm not sure whose direction that was, but man, that really added a lot. And I love how like it looked like it was just him all alone, but it really wasn't. And I kind of feel like that's kind of symbolic too, because he's singing about being alone, but like he's also singing in a way that like, you know, when you listen to it, you're like, I've felt that way before. So in a way, we've all been alone, but together. And I thought that the way the camera work was kind of added to that feeling. Like he started off looking all alone there, but he wasn't really alone. And I feel like, yeah, like I just think that's really beautiful. It's multi-layered in its symbolism. I think that's really wonderful. Um, yeah, I really would love to check out more of this artist. He seems to have a really beautiful soul. I don't know how else to describe it. He just has an aura about him that I feel really drawn in, and I really want to see more of his performances and his music. The, that's I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. You ever just like be drawn into a person, you don't really have a full grasp of like why. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. There's just something about this artist in particular that I really just want to learn more about and see more performances from and hear more music from. And I can't quite place my finger on why, and maybe I'll figure that out after I hear more of his music. Yes, thank you everyone who's made it this far in the video. I do appreciate you spending your time with me. I do get a little chatty at times, and I appreciate you listening and putting up with it. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you would like to check out more of this artist, let me get his name. I want to have it in front of me to make sure I try to pronounce it correctly. Michael Kiwanuka. Oh, I also found out that portrait at the end of the video that it zoomed in on was the album cover from the song this album is from, which is also named after his last name, Kiwanuka, or assuming it's his last name. I thought that was really cool. Again, please tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I would love to get it correct. I don't. I feel bad pronouncing things incorrectly. Yes, but if you want to check out more of that, click that link in my description. That's what I was talking about, right? Yeah, click that link in my description. Go check out more of his music. It is directly from his channel. Someone's trying to call me. It is directly on his YouTube channel. You can find more of his official uploads from there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.